Yo, 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 what it do? It's Mike Easy from me to you. Tune in to YouTube. Gang, gang. Whole lot of gang shit. Blang, blang. No, what it do, man? What it do, YouTube? It's your favorite white boy, Mike Easy. Back with the real. You already know the deal, man. Back at it like we never left. You already know. Keeping it streaming. But so we want to stream tonight, man. Got a few topics we want to talk about. A few different topics. When it's going to range, got a little variety of range, man. We're going to hit on tonight, man. It's some crazy stuff going on. Crazy stuff going on in the world, man. I do want to start off by saying tonight I was going with my pops. They with me, my old lady, my pops, and the kids, man. We was going to pick up my grandpa's blazer that's been in the shop for a little while, right? So we go to pick it up, and the battery's dead in it, so we having to jump it off. So we jump in the car off or whatever. My old lady looks up. She's like, "Man, what's that in the sky right there?" And I look up, and I'm like, "Damn, what is that?" It was like something flying through the sky, right? And a big ass light behind it. And this light was like flashing behind it, like a big ass flashlight. And you could see something trailing it. You know what I mean? You could see something trailing the whatever it was, shining a big light. It looked like a little plane or a little spaceship, something with a light on it. It was so far away, trailing this big thing with a light on it. You know what I mean? And we watched it as it went across the sky. It was probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we watched it as it went across the sky. And we like, damn, that's crazy, man. Cause me and my old lady, we've seen a UFO before. We'll save that for another day. But cause this ain't the UFO stream, But we got some shit coming up, so make sure y'all stay tuned, man. We got all kind of shit coming that we're gonna be speaking about. But so boom, we really didn't think about it no more. You know what I'm saying? So I get home, and about like an hour ago, my pop sent me a text message, and it's a link to some other shit that somebody had seen in North Carolina. It was like, matter of fact, let me look at it. Let me find it on here. Let me see. It was like North Carolinians see fine. So this is exactly what it was right here. So basically what it was, like we went bushing. I got a video of it. I'm about to show y'all. But so this is what I seen, right? You see that that light right there? That's gonna be bullshit. Man, it's so stupid. Man, get that up over here. Man, so let me show right there. But basically, so let's read it for a second. Several North Carolina residents was able to get front row seat with kind of the Saturday night SpaceX Falcon 9. The launch, originating hundreds of miles away from Kennedy Space Center in Florida, transformed the North Carolina night sky into a fantastic view. Unfamiliar with their scheduled launch, many North Carolinians took to social media sharing videos and photos of the streaking light in the darkness. Descriptions ranging from the fantastical aliens and comets to the more grounded object flying in the night. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket carrying satellites for the European Commission's Galileo constellation launched from Florida's Kennedy Space Center, and rocket's visible accent was a treat for sky watchers in North Carolina, hundreds of miles north. So, if you don't know Elon Musk, he's got SpaceX, right? He's the one that invented SpaceX, the same Elon Musk that did Tesla and everything. So he invented SpaceX, and they've been sending a lot of, rockets and stuff, out of the atmosphere up to the moon, Mars, different places like that. So it's not unusual for them to be sending, something out of SpaceX, the Falcon 9. The Falcons is what they call their spaceships and whatnot. But it said, they was unfamiliar with the scheduled launch. I guess they really probably didn't know when they was going to have the launch or whatever. It says they was unfamiliar with the scheduled launch many North Carolinians to the social media, and I actually posted one onto my Twitter account, but my ex account. But like I said, that little thing behind it, I guess, just from reading this right now, I guess there's a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket carrying satellites. I don't know if the satellite was behind him, but there was legitimately a little thing with a light on it following behind the spaceship. You know, from looking at the ground, it looked like it was maybe, 100 yards behind it or something, but I'm pretty sure it's probably farther than that off. But it was just so crazy to see it because we seen it at the same time. And everything in space these days, man, you just never know. But so that was pretty cool to watch. Actually got to watch the Falcon 9 flying across the night sky. Wow, we wasn't planning on it, and it was kind of cool to see. But I'm gonna show you the video that I recorded real fast, like. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. I was like, what in the world is this? Me and my old lady and shit was looking at it. Alright, so boom. Can't see that. That's like me zooming in on it. Then I like zoom back out and it'll get darker. Then I like zoom in on it. See, it looks like it's daytime, but it's really night. You see it up there. Me zooming in on it made it super bright for some reason. My camera fucked up. Gotta get a new phone. But that shit was crazy. I think I recorded it for 26 seconds or something. Yeah, stopped. But it was just so crazy. You know what I mean? My dad sent me that and we actually seen it. Without even looking for it though. So I thought that was kind of cool. I wanted to share that with y'all, man. Some little crazy shit that happened to us today. It was some cool, crazy shit. You feel me? But alright, man. So let's get into it. Man. We got a few things to talk about. Let's see. So we're gonna start by talking about the NBA, man. The NBA gang. Not NBA young boy, but I do want to speak about him too. So man, start off by my Nuggets, man. My Nuggets lost to the Lakers tonight. They didn't get that 2-year in a row sweep like we hoped for. Man, I don't know what happened, man. They just basically, just fell apart. They wasn't playing good all game. They wasn't playing like they self. And just like the previous 3 games, Lakers jump out with a double-digit lead, and for this game, for some reason, the Nuggets just couldn't get it together, man. Shots wasn't falling. I mean, the bigs still had their points. You can see the final score: Lakers 119, Nuggets 108, and it was never really. If I can remember correctly, Denver never even led in this game one time. So it was always the Lakers in the lead. They never gave the Nuggets a chance to take the lead. It was always like 10 point differential every time. I mean, every quarter, every minute. And I'm gonna show y'all right here, like I spoke about last night. With the numbers, man, you got to have at least, when you in the playoffs, man, you got to have at least 4 people 20 plus points a night. You got to, and then you'll get your back end points that you need over, the 100, the 125, the 105. You'll get those from your bench players, from your, not your big 3 or your big 4. You'll get those, 5, 10, 15 points from them, and that's what usually wins you the game. But you can see though from right here tonight, Michael Porter Jr. He's been consistent over this series right here. He's been consistent all year, especially from 3. I don't know how many he hit tonight, but for 3s, Michael Porter Jr. has been the one hitting the nail on the head for this whole series, man. He's been basically cashing He's been cashing them in more than anybody else on the team. The team just can't get their 3-point shots together for some odd reason. I mean, Joker made a few. They're making them here and there, but Michael Porter Jr., he for the most part, he's making about, every three he shoots. So he's definitely keeping them in the games with those threes and hitting them at big points too. If he wouldn't hit some of those big threes, the Nuggets might not be up 3-1. It could be a tied series, or the Lakers could be up, 3-1. Going this way a little bit, going that way a little bit, shot go in, shot go out. Hey, that's how basketball is, Just like football, play here, play there can determine the outcome of a game. But as we look right here at the final points, you got 4 people that played 40 minutes or more, right? Most of these people had a good game the other day. And then you got Jamal Murray coming in at 39 minutes. You got Murray, 22 points. Joker, 33 points. He had the most points out of everybody. Another triple-double. I mean, he's just a walking triple-double. I mean, you just can't. Ain't nobody ever been like Joker. In the league, I think there's been like, 9 triple-doubles? It's some weird stat, but Joker's got like 5 of them, 6 of them, out of like the 9. So he's a beast, he's a beast regardless. But, so Joker's got 33. Porter Jr., like I said, he's been consistent through this whole outcome. 27 on 40 minutes. Like I said, Murray had 22 points on 39 minutes. Caldwell Pope, 14 points. And this is right here where we messed up at. Aaron Gordon, he's been so good and so consistent this whole series. Just the other night, he had those 6 crazy dunks. You know what I mean? Busting them from mid-range, getting the dunks, getting the offensive rebounds was very important for Game 3. And he was just right there. Everywhere the ball went, Aaron Gordon was right there. He can really read teammates real good. His basketball IQ is very good, man. He'll come off a missed offensive shot, bounce up in the air, and he'll come back down with a layup or a dunk. That's just his basketball IQ. And this freaker only had 7 points tonight, man. He only had 7 points on 42 minutes. He actually played more minutes than every single person on the Nuggets tonight. And only had 3 rebounds. And that's not like him. You can tell he definitely wasn't having a good game through the whole night. I was like, he'll get it together. He'll have at least 15 points. If he gives us 15 points, we'll have, a decent shot of winning. But he only gave us 7, man. He only gave us 7 playing 42 minutes. And really, being honest with you, that was the difference of the ball game. Reggie Jackson played 9 minutes and had 0 points. We just had a lot of missed opportunities tonight. Jamal Murray, even though he finished with 22 points, he never really got it going this whole game. He was off, missed a lot of shots. He was just never really this whole series. He's been slow to cook up. He's been coming in late, third and fourth quarter, last couple of minutes of the fourth quarter, really pulling through, or the fourth quarter. He's not really been cooking early. He's not been coming off, fresh legs, first quarter, drilling them, making them. I don't know what it is that the Nuggets really got going on right now that they just can't seem to, they're not playing complete basketball. They're missing a lot of great opportunities. They're missing a lot of great shots. Even though they're winning, even though they're up 3-1, like I said before, they could really easily be down 3-1 with a missed shot here, a made shot there by the Lakers. That's just the way this series has been going. But they just can't seem to get it together. I don't know if they need to, in the off season, if they do get to the championship and win, I'm kind of getting iffy to see, even if they can win a championship, the way the Timberwolves are playing right now, the way the Thunder's playing right now, I don't know if the Nuggets can get in there and actually beat those teams, because they look like they playing complete basketball. I mean, after we get through with these right here, we're gonna speak about, another team playing tonight, and that team that that won tonight that we're gonna speak about. Now they looking like they cooking on all cylinders. All grills is fired up. They got steak over here. They got hibachi over here. They got motherfucking Chef Boyardee over here. You know what I'm saying? They cooking on all cylinders, but the Nuggets they just wasn't on their A game tonight. Seemed like they was slow, they was lacking. They just didn't want it. I don't know if it was because they was already up 3-0, and they like, oh, we can just coast through this, we can pussyfoot through this, and we can come out on top because we them guys, we those defending champs. But hey, man, when you playing in the playoffs, and especially against the Lakers and LeBron James and the AD, you cannot go in there half stepping. You cannot go in there trying to take it easy. You got to keep your foot on their motherfucking necks, man. You got to. You cannot let up, because one slip up will cause you going home looking stupid. Now, they is going home. The Nuggets is going home. After this game right here, they played the first two in Denver. The last two in Los Angeles. Now they about to go back to the Nuggets Monday. Monday is the next game. And they're going to see if they can close it out again. But we're going to check out the Lakers right fast, look at their stats, see what they had going on, man, because they obviously had it going on better than what the Nuggets had it going on tonight. So we start off with LeBron James, played 39 minutes, and you can see they had they had two people over 40 minutes. And LeBron comes in right there at 39. If y'all hear that noise, that's my PS5 cranking up right there. I got it charging my controllers and my headphones. But so LeBron James comes in at 39 minutes with 30 points. He had the most points tonight at 39 years old. Damn, that's crazy. He's 39 years old and played 39 minutes. I didn't catch that till right now. He comes in with 30 points. Okay. Hachimura really didn't do anything. I mean, he scored 9. Those 9 definitely helped him win. But they would have won without him. AD played 42 minutes. He actually played the most minutes out of everybody, and he had 25 points. But where the Nuggets failed at tonight, the Lakers definitely picked up and did their thing, because you can see right there. Look at that crazy ass fucking stat. Anthony Davis had 23 fucking rebounds, bro. Do you know how many fucking rebounds 23 rebounds is in an NBA, playoff game? Look right here, the highest one that the Nuggets had was 14, and that was Joker. And see, you can expect that from Joker because he's always in the paint. He's always right there whenever somebody shoots the ball. He's always up under the goal. He's a goaltending motherfucker, and he's always going to be there. He's long arms, tall, lanky. He can reach and grab a ball, just like AD. They both got about the same stature build, but AD, he was basically the difference in the game, man. He gave them a lot of opportunity to score points because he rebounded the fuck out of that ball tonight. Off that glass, off that rim, AD was there like Joe Mangino. I'm telling you. And so we got all the way down here to D'Angelo Russell. See, the other night, we talked that shit about him. He was on the bench, he was eating, he was on his phone, he wasn't in the team huddle, all this and that. But he came back tonight, and he showed up and showed out. I mean, they really couldn't have done it without him. He was another big piece of the puzzle tonight. He played 41 minutes, the second most to AD. And he scored 21, and that was a very valuable 21 points that D. Russell scored tonight, man. Like I said, they had to have him, but that's just like him, man. He'll come and show up. He's been like that all series. The first game, he really didn't show up too much. The second game, he showed up and showed out. The third game, he really didn't do too much. The fourth game, he showed up and showed out. So hopefully, for the Nuggets' sake, when they go back to Denver Monday night, he won't show up and show out. He'll show up, but he'll get showed down. You feel me? Then we skip down here to Austin Reeves, man. Austin Reeves, Austin Reeves is a solid player. I don't give a damn what nobody say, man. He's a solid player. He gonna give you around 15 points a game. He gonna give you around 15 points a game. He's a hard working player. He's always running. He's got a lot of energy. He takes shots when shots is needed. He ain't scared to shoot the ball. He'll pass the ball, but he's got some skill. He's got the skill to pay the bills, man. Austin Reeves, man. Shout out Austin Reeves. He's a decent white boy, man. You know, playing basketball. I ain't even gonna lie to you about that. But he had 21 very needed points in this game right here. So he showed up on 30 minutes. So that ain't bad at all. 21 points on 30 minutes. That means, you know, he was balling out. He was balling out tonight. I mean, he hit a few threes. You know, he was there. He was there tonight. Definitely, he showed up and he was very well needed. But as I was saying before, man, and to win these games like this, man, you need, when playing, especially against the Lakers. Now, some of the other teams, you might not necessarily need 4 teams, you know, 4 players on the team getting 20 plus points. But whenever you playing against the Nuggets or the Lakers, you got to have at least 4 players giving you 20 plus points a game. And then you can see right here on the stat sheet, the Lakers had 1, 2, 3, 4 teammates, 4 players, 4 Lakers with above 20 points. 21, 21, 25, and LeBron's 30. You know, that right there, man, that right there gives you almost 100 points. You know what I'm saying? 30, 55, 76, 97. That's 97 points just off those 4 players right there. So you get those 97 points, and then you come with a 9, you come with another 9, a 3, and a 1. That's the ball game. You know what I'm saying? And you can see by the final score, like I said, 119 to 108. The bottom line is, man, the Nuggets got to pull it together. They got to play complete basketball. They got to move the basketball around. They got to get more rebounds. They got to want it more. You can't come in these playoffs thinking everything's easy, everything's kosher, everything's just going to glide through. Yeah, you up 3-0. But a lot of those fucking games was close, man. A lot of those games was close, and they could have went either way. And they know that shit, man. They know that shit. Murray hitting the game winner on game 2. That was that close for being a loss for them. You know what I'm saying? So they really got to tighten up, man. They really got to take it serious. And coming in game 5 in Denver, they got to put the damn Lakers' feet to the fire. They got to say, hey, we the reigning champs for a reason. We the best team in the league, man. And they really got to pull it together and get a complete game, man. And they really are there is to it. Or they're going to end up fucking losing that game and be up 3-2. And if you let the Lakers go up 3-2, I go ahead and tell you right now, man, they might fuck around and win. Because confidence, man, you get confidence. And just like when if they get the momentum, man, you know, they're a hard team to beat without the momentum. If they get the momentum and everything's rocking and rolling and everything's going in for them, they can be a hard outage. And that's just what it is. So Nuggets, y'all better watch this shit and y'all better tighten up, man. Oh God, y'all better tighten up. Because if not, y'all gonna be going to the motherfucking house. Y'all gonna be sad as hell on that plane. And y'all gonna be like, damn, man, you know, we fucked up, man. We should have really held it to them, but they didn't. Alright, man, so this is what we got right here in the playoffs, man. This is what we got in the playoffs. Now, we ain't gonna go over all these, but we're gonna go over a few of them. Click right here. This is the other team I want to talk about. You know, I mentioned it a while ago, but what has happened to the Phoenix Suns? I don't know. All year, the Phoenix Suns was like borderline average team. You know, even though they got these good star players on there, you know, they got Devin Booker, they got Kevin Durant, you know, I just expected more out of them this year. You know, I really did. I just expected more out of the Suns this year. They had Chris Paul the other year. You know, then he goes up there to the he went to the Clippers. And then he went to I forgot Man, I just had him on top of my tongue. Who did Chris Paul play for? Golden State, that's right. So they signed him, and which I think that was a good sign because Chris Paul, he has a good IQ with basketball, and I know he's one of those great players that's played for a long time. He's up there around 40 years of age, just like LeBron. He's played for a long time and has never won a ring. So I understand why he wanted to go somewhere where he thought he may have a chance of winning the ring, because once you get that old and you get all the money and you get all the other stats and stuff and you go retire, you'll be like Charles Barkley. It's all good and great, but you wish you had that ring. You know what I'm saying? It gets more to be about the money sometimes, man. And people just want that ring. But so the Suns had, Chris Paul the other year that let him walk. They were saying it was old, even though he orchestrated almost a comeback and did real good whenever they went to the finals. But that was sad too, man, because I really wanted them to win that. I really wanted them to win that year just for Chris Paul's sake. But so Kevin Durant played 42 minutes on 25 points, which isn't bad, but you got Kevin Durant on your team, man. Kevin, you got to at least score 30, man. You got to at least score 30. You've been slacking really this entire series. I don't know what it is, but it just ain't been popping off for you. Bradley Beal 28, Devin Booker 23. Again, when you playing, a seed like the Timberwolves, man. When you playing a seed like the Timberwolves, you definitely got to have 4 players in the 20+ range, because if not, you just not gonna beat them, man. You can see the final score 101 to 109 to 126. They just ain't been hit, man. They down 3-0. They just ain't been hitting on all cylinders, man. And I don't know if it's, the chemistry they got together. It looks like they got pretty good chemistry. It's just they can't make a damn shot, man. Kevin Durant's missing the hell out of balls. He's missing the hell out of threes, jump shots. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if it's just because he's getting old or what. Kevin Durant's getting up there in age. He ain't, the 25-year-old player that played for the Oklahoma City Thunder anymore. He's getting on up there in age, and you can definitely starting to see like a fall off, like a decline in his play. He just don't. He's still good now. You can't take that away from him, but he's not Kevin Durant like we used to know good. He's just not showing it, and I'm pretty sure he could have spurts where he could have a good game. But man, you got to give more. You got to show more. Devin Booker, we need a little bit more points from you, man. 25 plus. We got to have 25 plus from you, man. You can't have Bradley Beal getting more points than you. You just can't do it, man. You just can't do it. You got to have Bradley Beal's good too. I don't want to take anything from him because he's a hell of a player. But man, Devin Booker, we all know he's the star guard on that team, and we just need more from them. They down 3-0 now. If they lose again, they swept. And that's just the way it is. But I would like to see them show more of a fight than what they've been given, man. We go over here to the Timberwolves now. This is where it gets real interesting at, because as you can see, the Timberwolves don't have 4 players with 20+ points. But what they do have is almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 6 players with 15 or more points. That right there win your basketball game, and that's just letting you know they get the ball around. They got some very good players on their team. They just don't have 3 or 4 good players on their team. They have actually their whole damn, starting lineup, and some of them off the bench is fucking good. They got fucking skill. They can move the ball around, and their shots is going in, unlike the Phoenix Suns. You got Karl-Anthony Towns, man, 18 points in 24 minutes. Rudy Gobert, you already know what he's about. Gives you 19 points, 38 minutes. Anthony Edwards, 36 points on 43 minutes. That's right there. When you're scoring 36 points, man, you don't need, you don't have to have all these other players scoring real high points. When you got a 18, a 19, a 36, a 15, a 16, that's a solid team, man. That's a complete team. That's what I was saying about the Nuggets a while ago, man. The Nuggets want to keep playing around, giving up, double-digit leads and shit. They better be on the lookout for the Timberwolves, man, because the Timberwolves has got a solid team, and they getting buckets, man. They dropping shit, like, for real, for real. They putting it in the hole. They putting the points on the scoreboard, and, they not letting this little itty-bitty petty shit get them around. They putting the foot to the pedal, the metal. They're letting it roll out, man. We basically ain't got to go over any more of this, man. The Timberwolves are just embarrassing them. It's not even really been close, being honest with you. The Timberwolves is always jumping out ahead, and they just keeping the foot on their necks, man. And they not letting up. Not at all. Not at all, sir. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let y'all look at these stats right fast. Boom. Who's the Thunder? Alright, Thunder won this game 106 to 85. Oh, 6 to 85. Alright, back in. Alright, man, so the Pelicans really ain't been hitting on shit all year. They luckily just got into the playoffs. So you ain't gotta have right now all these scoring, super high scoring, players. But the Thunder ain't a joke. I think they're the #1 seed in the whole league, if I'm not mistaken. But Jalen Williams balling out, 21 points. Dort gave you 12 points. That was much needed. Gilgeous, Alex, 24 points. Josh Giddey locked him young with the titties, 21 points, man. Hey, balling out, and 106 to 85. The Thunder's got a good, solid team, and they can be a real scare for one of these other teams going deeper into the playoffs, because they've been on a hell run. They've been a good team all year long. They don't really slack off any, and the Pelicans was really no match for them anyways. I knew this was going to be an easy series for them, just because, like I said, the Thunder's been balling out, and the Pelicans kind of been struggling, here and there all year long. Not saying they ain't a decent team, but compared to the Thunder, man, they really ain't no match. They really ain't no match. 10, 19, 15, and 16 is their highest. It really wasn't even close, man. They lost by 21 points. And when you in the playoffs, man, you got to be on your A game. Who had the most points? Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram had the most points, 19 on 37 minutes. They just got to do more. They got to do more, but I don't see them winning anything. They got to regroup in the off season. They got to try to get some more, better players in there. They might fire the head coach, but they just got to get better players, man. That's all there is to it. Oklahoma City is just way more talented than them, and they just gonna have to get it, man. They just gonna have to do what it do, and they just gonna have to get better. All teams come to a point like that, in their franchise, where when Anthony Davis was there, he was basically one carrying the whole team, and they just got to rebuild, man. They just got to rebuild. You can keep Ingram, but you just got to add more pieces to the puzzle, and that's just the way it is. You just got to add more pieces to the puzzle, man. But it's been pretty good, solid. There's obviously other teams, but we're talking about the 3-0 teams. Cause the other teams, man, we're not really looking at them to win a championship. We know who's gonna win the championship, who's got the best odds. So that's the ones we're gonna be, speaking about. But if there's some ones you want to speak about in general, like in specific, just let the gang know, man. We'll try our best to get it up and get it on there, man. You know how we rocking. That's just how we do. But if you wanna win, if I hate you, I do. But I'm gonna just like it. Feel just like it. Alright, on to our next topic, man. On to our next topic. Chrisean Rock again. Chrisean Rock. I don't know if y'all seen the other day, but let's see if he posted it. See if DJ Academics posted it. I don't think he posted it. Let me see. Chrisean Rock said the other day she quit smoking and drinking, right? And a lot of people was giving her hell. They was like, yeah, see, that's the video right there. Chrisean revealed she's cut out all the smoking and drinking in her life, and that works out full time. Her newfound focus looks to be geared toward her participation in the upcoming football league. And done her by the precision of her drills, she'll be busting out onto the gridiron in no time. So, here's an article by TMZ. That's basically what. So it was like a viral moment. Like I said the other day, a lot of people ain't really been keeping up with Chrisean lately. She ain't been in the tabloids, but she said, I didn't know she was going to play no damn football. But I guess she's playing a game at Cathedral High School on May 4th. But she said she's quitting. She's quitting smoking and drinking. A lot of people was giving her hell. They was like, man, you quitting smoking and drinking and playing football, but you didn't quit smoking and drinking when you was pregnant because, like we spoke about before, they say a baby's got, alcohol fetal syndrome, or a baby's got something wrong with him, and it was caused from the drug, taking the drugs while she was pregnant. But this is what I want to talk about right here. So she said she basically cut out doing all the drugs, right? But then, so a live leaked where this girl was on Twitch or something, and Chrisean was on there talking, and she was basically talking about her and another girl, or her and another guy taking Molly or 8 pills, ecstasy, something like that. And she was like, I told her to don't take a whole one. She took a half one, thought it was bullshit, and that shit started busting on her ass. And blah blah blah. She went into it, and then she was like, wait, are you streaming right now on Twitch? The girl was like, yeah, I'm streaming. So then she was like, can they hear me? She was like, yeah, they can hear you. And she was like, you got her ass caught up, you know what I mean? So the people said there was some, I don't know who it was. It was some account on Twitter that was like, CPS needs to be caught on her. CPS needs to be caught on her because she's doing these drugs and shit, man. I know I can find it on Twitter, but I know I can find it on Twitter, man. But I don't want to go on Twitter. I ain't want to go on Twitter, man, and wrong shit pop up. Get my flag, my account. Twitter be busting. Twitter be busting. Twitter be busting, man. You don't never know what's gonna pop up on Twitter. So we're gonna quit that right now. But Chrisean, man, if you're doing all that shit, man, you really need to stop, man. You got kids, you need to be doing the right shit. You know, worrying about your kid, man, instead of worrying about problem money. I'm sweating. Ooh, problem money. I'm sweating. Ooh. Come on, man. You gotta do better, bro. You gotta do better, bro. Blueface be home in a little while, man. You don't wanna let him down. He been sober. He living that sober life, bro. You gotta be a good role model for him, man. Or he gonna get back to that. Blueface. Alright. Next topic. Charleston White. Steak, cheese. Okay. So, the NBA draft, I think it was the NBA draft or the NFL draft, just a viral tweet that was like, black dudes need to stay with black women whenever they going into these drafts. Basically saying they need to stay with their own race. They need to quit getting with white women and bringing them along for the ride when people's going from college to the big leagues, right? They're like, man, you need to be doing more for the black community, the black women, and bringing them up with you. Quit, bringing these white women and everything. So Charleston White, and I think this is an old clip. I think this is an old video, an old interview that he did with Say Cheese, just for the simple fact he wasn't wearing none of his jewelry, and I feel like I've seen this video before. But he explains why black men date, I think, white women. Let's see. Right here, I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. So we're gonna watch this right fast.
Yeah, she go get all the money first and all to make sure the businesses run smooth, go get the charity, and the black woman be squabbling with you about your dick. Yeah, your black woman go squabble with you about your dick. White woman go open charities up, start doing book club and reading shit, making sure she picked a accountant and financial advisor, and the black bitch go be one of my bitch. Who is that calling? Who is that? So that's why. I ain't bullshit. She gonna be stuck on the dick part. She ain't gonna never get the financial business aspect of it. So I see why them niggas do that.
Yeah. So you don't think that makes them what can I say?
Homie, listen, you damn near have to. When you go to making the kind of money them niggas making, homie.
We're gonna speak about this right here. So PG,
for one,
that's funny as hell.
The black woman, homie, she'll trip anywhere. She'll check you in front of your business partner, and so he'll start saying, man, you can't control your woman, man, your woman come. So he'll start not wanting to do business with you, because your woman, y'all will be out together, nigga. Your woman will catch attitude in front of his woman and wife, and everybody about business be looking at your woman crazy, because she in her feelings.
All right, man. So basically, like I said, X, it was going crazy. They had like a picture of a guy. He's like a famous athlete, and he was posted up, I guess, with his white old lady. And I ain't gonna lie, his white old lady was busted. She was busted. She was butt ugly. And they was saying like, man, y'all need to leave these white hoes alone. Basically what Charleston White was saying, and so I want to speak on that for a minute. And I want to start by saying that's not entirely true. It's not entirely true, but Charleston White, he made good points, man. And shout out Charleston White. I feel like he do be making a lot of good points a lot of times, and people they can't look past the character of what he be saying and can't really look at the message, what he be, what he be pointing out and stuff. So I think that's really where they get Charleston White misconstrued a lot, and he gets a lot of his enemies because they can't look past the character. Like you say, he play a character online, and a lot of them can't look past it. But I want to say, that do go both ways, though. It do go both ways. You got some white hoes, they know their place, they know their place. They just gonna let you do whatever, as long as you bring that money back home, as long as you keeping it straight at the crib. You might be out doing your thing, but when you come back home, you got your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? They're not really worried about what you doing out there, as long as you don't bring it back in. And then some of them, they might like if you bring it back in. They might like if you out there fucking with some more hoes, and then you bring another hoe on. They might be into that type of shit, But I'm just saying. But then you got some black girls too. They as long as you bringing that money in, as long as you keeping it straight, she's in her place. She the queen of. She feel like she the queen. She'll be straight with it. You know what I mean? And there won't be no problems. But then for the bit on the other hand, white and black girls, they both can get where you been? Who's that number calling you? Why they keep calling you late at night? Why wouldn't you over there whenever you said it's gonna be over there? Because I rode by and your car wasn't there. See, that's not really a race thing. That's just a personality thing. Because every person different and everybody got different personalities. You got the crazy bitches, you got the chill bitches, you got the hey, call me when you get home bitches, you got the I'ma call you on your way home bitches. You got all these different types of females. So I understand what Charleston's saying, because he probably encountered more, black women like that. From him probably not really dating that many outside of, his race. But they like that for every race, man. So you really just can't, pinpoint that and say that's why these athletes is doing that. It's all a personal preference, man. It's all about what that individual likes, That individual just might like white women, That's his preference. That's what he gonna go with most of the time. And that's just with anybody. Like Charleston, I know he say his baby mamas is like Mexican or something. He feel like they make the best baby mamas, and that's just his preference. You know what I mean? So, but Charleston White, man, he a crazy motherfucker, man. And I know they be shadow banning him, and a lot of people be getting on him, and a lot of people be talking shit about him, man. But if you really look past the character and the crazy antics and shit, man, he really do be saying some real ass, some trill ass, and some down to earth ass, teach you a lesson ass shit, man. He really do, man. I rock with Charleston a long way, and that's facts. But yeah, I just thought I'd talk about that a minute, because I seen it was going viral, about them saying that shit about the athletes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it is what it is. Y'all just let me know down in the comments what y'all think about it. Y'all think it's true? About the different types, or y'all think it's just for everybody? Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about that. That Charleston White, he crazy as hell. Charleston White doing good now though, man. He getting his money. He buying his mama cars, getting all kind of jewelry and shit, man. Charleston White booming right now, Let's hop into some rap shit real fast. So Chief Keef, got two things I'm gonna talk about Chief Keef. So Chief Keef, well, this is for the viewers. For a long time, Chief Keef wasn't allowed to come back to Chicago and perform any type of music or any type of concert or anything like that, because they said he was basically a danger to the community. If he came there, they feared, retaliation, or the venues might get shot up, or a bunch of gang banging and shit might happen. So for the longest time, he didn't want to come there, and because he really wasn't fucking around with a lot of people in Chicago from the shit that happened in the past. I think that was another reason why he didn't want to come back. But it's been announced real recently that I think Lyrical Lemonade, Cole Bennett, I think he's having his Lyrical Lemonade Fest up in Chicago, and Chief Keef is headlining one of the dates, if I'm not mistaken. So if that's true, this is gonna be Chief Keef's first return to Chicago to perform in like over 10 years, I wanna say. Still trying to get used to this keyboard on this laptop. Yeah, one day ago complex. Let's check it out. Salsa baby. Chief Keef makes long-awaited return to Chicago to headline Lyrical Lemonade's Summer Smash. Other performers at the festival include Travis Scott's Cactus Jack, Playboy Cardi, Big Sean, Kodak Black, and Lil Yachty. Yeah. See, I ain't even looked into this. I just seen the headline and was like, damn, we gotta talk about that if he's coming back. I knew it had been over 10 years. That's what I just said. And like I said, I ain't even looked at any of this. I just, keep up with the culture. Chief Keef, he that dude. He that dude, that skyrocketed and blasted it off like Team Rocket, everybody else around Chicago. So, he my dude, and I've been rocking with him for a long time. So I knew he hadn't been in Chicago to perform in over 10 years. And that's what it say. Let's read it. Chief Keef hasn't performed in Chicago for over a decade. Without that, all changes later this year thanks to Lyrical Lemonade Summer Smash Festival. During Keef's rapid ascent to fame in 2012 with hits such as I Don't Like, the Chicago rapper had trouble playing shows in his hometown. First, it was house arrest that kept him from performing live, but then it was police shutting down his shows due to concerns over the lyrical content of his music. The last time he attempted to perform in the city was 2015 via hologram to help raise funds for a child who was killed in a hit and run. I remember that. And they say, yep, they shut the show down. Yep. That's crazy. Wouldn't even let the dude perform via hologram. They wouldn't even let a hologram of Chief Keef in Chicago. And that was coming from the mayor's office. That wasn't just some little nobody. So on Friday, April 26th, Lyrical Lemonade announced that Chief Keef will be making the triumphant return to the city with a headliner performance on Sunday, June 16th. Damn, so finally, I know he can play that Finally Rich. That Finally Rich album, man, no cap. There's a few albums every so many years, man, that's a classic album that you can play from the top to the bottom. Some that I can just remember off my head. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. Stupid classic. Play it from the beginning to the end with no skips. Drake, Thank Me Later. Stupid classic. From the beginning to the end with no skips. Lil Wayne, The Carter 3 was another one of them ones. But Chief Keef, as far as like hard hitting hip hop drill music, that Finally Rich, man, you couldn't fuck with it, dude. You still can't fuck with it. Stupid hard, stupid good songs, man. Beginning to the end, it just is what it is. Yeah. So Friday is gonna be Travis Scott. Saturday, Playboy Cardi. Sunday, Chief Keef, man, headliner, man. That shit gonna be litty in the city. Let's see. Who else they got? Miss Sean. Million. Looks like Mexican OT and Cactus Jack, probably the best ones on Friday. Playboy Cardi, you know, he got a lot of fans. Kodak, I got good Kodak. Tekka needs to come out with some more hits, man. That one he had dropped, that shit was dope as hell. What was that? I forgot, but he was hot. He was hot for about a year. Got Ski Mask, RPX, Little Skies. Little Skies had some hits too, man. Little Skies had some hits. Little Skies had some hits, man. I ain't gonna cap, he had some hits. Alright, I got some decent people on Saturday. Then Chief Keef on Sunday. Lil Yachty, Walker, Lil B. Lil Nar, even a Chief Keef artist. Rob Banks. Rob Banks and Ace had that beef back in the day. But that's what's up, man. You know, shout out Chief Keef, man. I'm glad he's finally getting to come back to Chicago and perform at his hometown, man. I know it's gonna be lit. I know security is gonna be out there freaking yin yang more than freaking probably ever. You know they did the same thing to Lil Durk. You know, back when he first came out, and for a long time they didn't let him perform in Chicago because they said he terrified the city. You know, basically the same way with Chief Keef. So it is what it is, man. But shout out Chief Keef, man. I'm glad he's finally getting to make his triumphant return to the shot. A lot of his fans, you know, they're gonna be stupid glad he's getting to come back because he's a pioneer in this rap shit, man. I ain't even gonna lie. A lot of people said he fell off. A lot of people said this, that. Can't come back to Chicago. You're scared. You ain't the same. All that shit goes out the window because Chief Keef is a staple in the rap game. He's a staple for Chicago music. I mean, he took the drill music to the next level. He the one to introduce it to the world. I mean, yeah, of course there was a few others before him, but nobody blew up like Chief Keef did. You know what I'm saying? And the way he did from around there, he put the spotlight on him. He didn't put the spotlight on Chicago because Chicago already had the Kanye Wests, the Twisters, the shit like that. But on the drill scene, the drill music, you know, the Lil Durks, the FBG Ducks, the King Vons, Chief Keef did that shit. And he put O-Block on the map too, so shout out Chief Keef, man. Glad you finally getting the recognition you deserve from your hometown, man. Hope everything goes good. Wish I could go to it. I know that shit gonna be dope. That shit gonna be lit in the city, man. But my next topic about Chief Keef is so I wanna say King Von. So I think like King Von and his sister, well, King Von's brother and King Von's sister is beefing with Chief Keef for some reason. So King Von brother, Young Bogo, this is Chief Keef. So they got a little beef going on, and that's kind of crazy though with, you know, Chief Keef coming back to Chicago.
What up, though? It's your boy Chris checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can get all my latest videos. You already know what it is. Shout out to the notification squad, man. Let's get it. So we got Chief Keef, King Von, Lil Durk. Nip it. You could clearly hear that Chief Keef was saying a lot, a little sneak disses and stuff towards, you know, King Von and Lil Durk. So on Instagram, Ray put up a post saying Ninja mad about his cousin.
Mad about his cousin sneak this and making songs. What's it, boy? You scary. Phone him took your cousin. Chain impose. What we talking about? Blood Money? Cause you know, Chief Keef's cousin Blood Money got killed in Chicago. He was one of Chief Keef's artists, and he ended up getting killed.
Sneak this and making songs. P-Boy, you scary. Phone them took your cousin chain and pose. Then right after that, he put up a post saying, I got something for y'all Friday. Pretty much insinuating that he got some music coming out. Because he raps as well, if you didn't know.
He did, he did make a song about Chief Keef. I heard about that. So what did Keef say about King Von? Let's see what Truth Teller say. Shout out Truth Teller too, man. I love Truth Teller.
Game. You're not ready.
King Von brother, he dissing Chief Keef. You know, this kind of left me confused and a little weird. I was shocked when I seen it. A lot of people don't know, they just so concerned with King Von and Old Block and his friends. They don't realize Von got relatives. Von brother said some strong words about Chief Keef. I even heard the word bitch in that shit. Man, we finna talk about this. Hit the like button. Gold on this video. King Von's brother posted something on social media that left everybody shook. You know, we thought it was love. A lot of people were saying, you know, Chief Keef ain't really shout out King Von when he passed. He said some quick words, but that was it. He didn't really shout him out like, you know, the brothers that people say they was. Well, King Von's brother, he recently said something that was strong as hell yesterday. He said, I got something for your bitch ass. I said, whoa, hold the fuck up. Them kind of words feel like I don't like you kind of words. I thought that was strong as hell. I got to do my research. Why is he saying this? Why is Bogo, which is Von brother, why is Bogo saying this about Keef? Then it gets even more. He say Chief Keef scary. Ah, damn, what the fuck? This shit is getting real strong, so I get to do my homework. I guess it was a song release, Chief Keef, and I guess Boss Top. You know, and I guess, you know, they dissing Von or some shit in an old song, or he sneak dissing or something like that. I don't know. A lot of people say this shit is AI, and Von brother responded to AI, man. He responded to fake music. You know, Keef and Von ain't on no song. Keef and Boss Top ain't on no song dissing Von. But a lot of people say this was an old snippet, and Keef was sneak dissing in the song, so Boss Top might have not knew. I thought that was very strong. Then, Von brother came back again. He said, Keef scary. And he mad because Fonum took your cousin Pole and his chain. Who the fuck is Chief Keef cousin? They got robbed, got his gun took, got his chain took, all kind of shit. A lot of people felt like maybe he talking about blood money. Or maybe he not. Maybe he talking about another cousin and shit like that. And everybody
that's what I said.
Blood money. But I was shocked though, I'm not gonna lie. To hear bitch ass, you know, you scary, Fonum took your cousin Pole, they took his chain. I say, damn, this sound like Keef wasn't really fucking with them. Keef ain't really cool with them. Anytime motherfuckers talk about a robbery and shit like that, and we heard room.
Damn, so, yo, this could get real serious, man, if you know, if this beef really like that. If this beef really like that, man. Is that him? Yeah, YBG Low. So it's YBG Low. This is his brother. So I guess this is it,
You
oh
ain't a
boy.
friend of mine. You ain't a friend of mine. What makes you think that I'm gonna run up on you with you now?
So this is it.
Boy, this nigga pussy, he get people gangster in his life. If I was alive, nigga, I could murder you. That's your ass for all your pipes. Niggas mad about they cousin. Pussy boy shit got your lip back. Say you mad about his chain. Pussy boy shit got your shit back. Fuck your cousins, breaking balls. All that motherfuckers said blood. I heard you come back to the rap. Let me see you come back to your hood. Ain't nigga mad about what it is. This shit can't relate.
Just about right there. I'm pretty sure. Remember those tweets and stuff you just seen on there? I'm almost positive that he talking about blood money when he's talking about Chief Keef cousin. Just from right there, whenever he say blood.
This nigga pussy, he get people gangster in his life. If I was alive, nigga, I could murder you. That's your ass for all your pipes. Niggas mad about they cousin. Pussy boy shit got your lip back. Say you mad about his chain. Pussy boy shit got your shit back. Fuck your cousins, breaking balls. All that motherfucker said blood. I heard you come back to the rap. Let me see you come back to your hood. Ain't nigga mad about what it is. This shit can't relate. I wake up and drop the rest. Don't make me crash out with your dream. You both time you slap them off. Your poor man's in the stomach. Niggas quick, they did the gas, but never did shit to they ops. How you niggas on with the Vongo, nigga? You a hoe for that. Walked over his ass, what's so sad? Turn to ghost for that. You a wasted nigga. Throw this 50 round with your 50 cap. Step all that rapping, nigga. All shit to talk about really cap. I be posted where souls at. You posted where hoes be at. Boys niggas miss off for years. Boys niggas really known for that. You say it's macaroni time. Slap through it, just me and my Mac. And if it's other than the stuff, TTU is go for that. And you know what we doing now. Slap through it, just me and my Mac. And if it's other than the stuff, turn your ass to go for that. You ain't no real old boy. Your ass a whole boy.
Alright, man, like I see he got a little bit of potential, man. He just gotta get his flow right, man. He gotta get his, but y'all understand this is probably one of his first songs. It's probably one of his first songs. I don't know how long he been rapping for. But he don't sound like mine, so evidently if that is his blood brother, that probably got different daddies, different mamas or something, because you can kind of hear a resemblance a little bit, but they ain't got the same rapping style. Their voices really don't sound the same. But that's not saying that he's not his brother, because a lot of people don't sound like their brothers, but a lot of people do, especially when they got the same mom and pops. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but they need to chill out, man. It ain't worth it, man. I don't think Keef would be, dissing Von. I do think it was probably some AI shit he heard, or some real old shit. Maybe when they wasn't getting together, because you seen the clip of one even that long ago, just a few years ago, when Von was alive with Von and Chief Keef, when he, posted up the camera to show Sosa right there. So I don't really think it's nothing too deep in that, man. I think people be reaching a lot. People be trying to get names out there and shit. Hell, if you trying to get famous, you should have just reached out and said, "Hey, Chief, do a song with me, man. I rock with you. We from the same area and shit, man. Let's do a song." You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go through with all this beef shit and trying to get people hurt and shit, and taking pics by Von mural and all that. You know what I'm saying? They cause people to really get hurt and shit. You know how that Chirac shit is, man. So yeah, they might need to pipe down that, but we keep you updated with it. Like I said, we keep you updated with it and shit, man. Let's see what goes along with it, man. But shout out Chief Keef, the pioneer, coming back to do a show in Chicago after 10 plus years, man. You know how we were rocking, like cut off stockings. Okay. So we staying on this Chicago drill rap. My boy Tay Savage, man, got locked up. Tay Savage got locked up again after going to prison for I think he did 10 years. Came out. This is the guy, if you're new to him, this is the guy that people saying is like Von 2.0. The one that, picked up Bond's torch when he died. They ain't kin or anything like that. They wasn't even on the same team. They knew a lot of the same people, but that aura of him, just his personality and everything, and what he's allegedly known for in the streets. A lot of people say he's like Von, but so allegedly, evidently, he just got locked back up. He got out of prison, like I said. Trap Lord Ross did a documentary style YouTube video on Tay Savage, man. So if you don't know Tay Savage, go watch that video. You kind of get a little understanding of it. Allegedly, the stuff he done in it. You know what I mean? Don't know if any of it's true, but we know he was the murder of Cess and Neef, which is Blazing Doll's mama, and I think her boyfriend at the time. Tay Savage was allegedly arrested for their murder, which he beat. Then I think he went to prison for like some aggravated robbery. He did like 10 years for it, but he got out on parole right here recently, and I like what he's been doing, man, because he really ain't being back on that bullshit now. He might be back on the bullshit behind closed doors, away from the camera view and everything, but online and everything. And maybe it's because he was on parole. He wasn't trying to go back to prison. He wasn't trying to do something his PO might see and be like, hey, man, we watching you. We on that ass. Maybe, but from the outside looking in, looked like he was really trying to change his life. It looked like he was really trying to go get this cheddar, this Chili's, this Munyon, and stay off the bullshit and just get this bread. Because look like he was with the Push and Peace movement. He was doing a lot of interviews with FYB J-Man. FYB J-Man, from the 63rd crew. And a lot of the 63rd crew and a lot of the Tay Savage crew. He's from Welch, where Billionaire Black and them was from. But a lot of them really don't get along like that. Tay Savage hangs out with like Lil Reese and people like that. So you could tell how they wouldn't really get along with 63rd. But so he's been out on parole for a little while, right? And evidently he got locked up again. Now the charges ain't real clear on what he really got arrested for. It looks all this really said was Tay Savage got arrested while on probation or parole, whichever one it was, for a parole violation. So comments, when is he off parole? What's his idea? Evidently, he got a parole violation and they locked him back up. Now, we don't know what that was. We don't know if that was for drugs. If he got caught, dropped one of the license. I know he didn't get caught by a pole or get caught with a pole, because they were for sure been ready to say that. But like I said, it really don't say what he got jammed for. But man, it looked like he was on the right path of life, man. And it said that he had to go back. His release date is in 2025. We do know that much. We do know that much, man. He was his release date says 2025, so it ain't gonna be this year. Chicago jewelry advertiser recently arrested by one of these says. It's so weird, man, because I really ain't got too much information on it, out there. But whatever he did, man, as long as there ain't no stupid violent shit, man, hope he gets out, man. Free the guys, man, free him. Look like he was on the right path. Like I said, we don't know what he did. Really ain't gave no details on him. But all we know, he got arrested. Now he could be out right now. I doubt it, because you know we'd have been out on the internet. Tay Savage, you know, bonded out of jail. But usually when you go back to jail or back to prison for a parole violation, they gonna keep your ass in there until your time is up. You know what I'm saying? So we'll keep y'all updated on that as well. With any updates that we get, maybe we'll find out what exactly he was booked for, and we'll let y'all know, man. But speaking about getting booked and people going to jail, Glorilla, I know this is a few days old story, man, but Glorilla was recently arrested for a DUI, man. The video went viral of her getting arrested, you know, her having to do the sobriety test of her having to walk the straight line and everything, and it was this big viral thing about her having a nip slip whenever she got out of the car because she was under the influence. And if you go back and watch the video, it's actually true. And it's crazy how when people get arrested, famous people, little things be coming out about them. Like it was like the same day or the next day, somebody had posted that it was like, this is before the video even came out or anything. It was like allegedly Glorilla's had a nip slip whenever she was arrested last night. And sure enough, like the next day, the body cam footage get out. And we don't know how this body cam footage be getting out so fast. You know, it seems like with important people like that, body cam footage be coming out super fast. Like they got somebody on the inside that just be leaking this shit to try to, you know, I don't know if it's to tear people down. I don't know if it's just to, you know, make it seem like they got breaking news, they got plugs, or whatever it is, man. Shit just be coming out. I find it's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? But to say rapper Glorilla was arrested for DUI on Tuesday morning in Gwinnett County just under a week before she was set to take the stage at Atrium Health Theater, making as part of the Boombox Fest concert. So she was arrested for DUI. I think they found some weed in the car. But that's the video right there. Yeah, she told the police, she was like, "Do you know who I am?" She told the police like 3 times. "Do you know who I am?" The police was like, "No, I don't know who he is. I don't know who are you?" And she was basically like, so I'm gonna tell you this. Glorilla was asking the police, she was like, "Do you know who I am?" You know, trying to get that getaway free jail card. Now famous people with money and pool feel like they can just be like, "I'm such and such," and the police be like, "Oh man, oh you good man, sorry man, go on about your business." She was trying to pull that, but she wasn't trying to push the narrative too hard. She wasn't trying to rub it off. She was just trying to throw hints out there like maybe they would catch on. One of my professors when I was in college told me one time, he was like, "Man, you know how to get out of speeding tickets? How did I got out of speeding tickets many a times." He said, "I would always keep a $100 bill on me." He said, say the state trooper or whoever it was walked up to your window and was like, "Hey, do you know why I'm pulling you over or whatever?" And you be like, "Nah, man, I really don't." Blah blah blah. "Well, you speeding, sir," and blah blah blah. So as the police is getting ready to walk back to his car to write the ticket and everything, you say, "I'm sorry, sir, you know, I'm sorry for what I done," and go to shake the police's hand. You shake the police's hand, have the $100 bill cuffed right there in the palm of your hand, right? So when you shaking the police's hand, the money is kind of like going from your hand to his hand, but it's kind of like secretive, you know what I'm saying? And when they pull the hand off, most likely the $100 bill gonna be in the police's hand. He gonna look at it. He either gonna look at it, take it, go back to his car, not write you a ticket, or if he a bad cop, he gonna take the money and write your ticket because you ain't supposed to be bribing a public officer like that, and that's actually like a charge in itself. And if he's a dick, he would try to get you on that also. But so I don't know if she was trying to use a tactic like that, trying to get out of it, or you know, if she was just curious if the police really know who she was. I'll play a little bit of it real fast.
Texas.
It's like right here.
That's
It's like right around here.
how many nights did you have?
I'm okay.
That's not my question.
I'm okay. I'm good.
It's okay. Yeah?
I'm okay.
That doesn't mean anything.
She ain't trying to tell me that she had.
People telling me go to them walk out down there, but I know this way because I live over here. So I'm going to them walk the house with them.
I'm asking you how many drinks you had.
I'm not. I'm okay.
Okay, well, what did you drink?
I'm okay. I'm alright.
Okay, are you driving home as well, too? Still headed home?
Yeah.
Where do you live exactly? Is it here in Swanee?
I live in Duluth.
In Duluth?
We're like 2 minutes away from here.
Okay. Alright, so, in just a few moments I'll have you step out. But not only can I smell alcohol coming from your breath, but I can also smell marijuana coming from this car. Okay? So, in just a moment I'll be searching this car. Is there anything that I'm going to find in this car?
I have a gun registered to my name.
Okay? Okay, where's the gun at? It's okay, you don't have to reach for it. Where is
Yeah,
it?
it's in the car.
Where is it?
In the car.
Yes, ma'am. Then, where at?
It's in
Just
my
for my
back seat.
safety? Okay.
Yeah, it's in my
And
back seat.
where, is it like in a bag or?
No, it's just in the back seat.
Okay. Alright. Any, marijuana?
Nah, that's not gonna do it.
That's not what I'm asking you. I just want to know. I mean, I'm going to find it either way. I
It's
can
maybe
feel-
like 2 points or something.
Okay. Okay. Where's that?
I can do it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll wait. That's okay. We'll wait for now. Okay.
You want to see it?
No, okay. I'll get it in just a moment. Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do. I'm
So-
not drunk.
Okay. Well,
Do you know who I am?
No. No.
Oh.
You said an opening. I don't. An opening where?
It's called Open It.
I think I've heard of opium. But I like
Never heard of me.
Okay.
You don't know who I am. Okay, well, you're not out.
I know last name Woods. It's from what I just saw.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
It's alright. It's alright. But yeah, it's okay. I'll wait on you.
Enlighten me on who you are. I'm seeing you.
No, because you still gonna pick on me. You don't matter who I am.
Pick on you. I'm not picking on you. You're
Because
talking and I can smell alcohol off your breath.
But I'm not drunk. I can tell you this. I can most of that. Yeah. I'm on your TV.
Yeah.
So I'm on your TV.
On my TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay though.
I watch TV shows. Are you on a TV show? So are you going to tell me what TV show she's on? Because she's not telling me. Okay, artist. Am I just going to have to play games over here? You just got to tell me?
What is it gonna help me out?
Nothing. But now you've got me curious.
It's not gonna help nothing so you don't have it.
You can't just tell me that and then not.
I'm so hungry. Like I peed on myself trying to get to a restaurant. I got pee on my hand.
No.
Alright, but yeah, it's not gonna help nothing out because you still better pick on me, and it's not just not gonna jail because I'm not. It's not enough weed for me to jail for you.
Is it just a weed? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Is it like in your purse or something?
it's like a small effect. You got the flashlight right there.
Because I can't.
This is why I
See,
stopped
that's what I was
shopping.
saying. She was trying to get away from it. You know what I mean? She was trying to see if it could help her out or whatnot. I think we seen her watch the whole thing, but man, Glorilla, man, you gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. You being who you is, man, and plus you got a gun in the car. You know, man, you can't. Wise man was telling me one time, man, don't commit 2 felonies at the same time. If you gonna do one of them, don't do the other one. So if you don't have weed and stuff in the car, man, and drugs, don't be around with a gun. You know what I mean? That's just gonna intensify the charges if you was to get charged or something like that, man. And you drinking and driving too under the influence. Now I didn't know if I didn't like keep up with it to see if she actually. I know she did get arrested because I seen a mugshot, but let's try to read into it a little bit. Glorilla arrested in Georgia faces DUI. Oh, so this was in Georgia. This wasn't. Tennessee. Memphis rap artist Glorilla was arrested on DUI. I go shot this weekend, sworn in Georgia. 24-year rapper, and so she spent about 3-4 hours in jail for the bond her out. Damn, she was in the Maybach. I thought she was in like a I swear to God, I thought she was like in the Toyota or something. She did not look like no Maybach, but she was in the Maybach, driving drunk, did an illegal U-turn and they caught her ass. Bro, if you gonna be driving drunk, right, and this probably ain't the first time ever driving drunk, if you're gonna be driving drunk, do not be making no fucking illegal U-turns. Do not be making no fucking illegal passings or driving the wrong way, man. You got to be smarter than that. You got to be on your P's and Q's. Better yet, if you're drunk, let somebody else drive, man. Or wait till you sober up some, cause it ain't worth having that on your record. It ain't worth having to go to court for. It ain't worth having to pay a lawyer for, because they gonna hit you in your head to get it off your record and shit. You know what I mean? Come on. And then you ain't want to have no breathing machines. You don't want them to take your license. I mean, there's so much other shit that goes in with it, man, that you actually gotta, come on, man, you gotta do better than that, man. You gotta do better than that, Glorilla, man. You got too much to lose to be doing shit like that, man. Like, for real, though. She failed various field sobriety evaluations, according to police. She couldn't maintain her balance or walk in a straight line, and her top slipped down, which she did not realize. That's when that nip slipped out. She was flashing everybody, man. She wanted to flash the game. And she was in possession of an open alcoholic beverage container in a motor vehicle, Fairfield Bay traffic control device, and they found some weed in her wheel. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy as hell. You gotta do better, Glorilla, man. I hope everything works out. I know this gonna cost you a pretty penny, but you got it, man. You got it, man, cause you on my TV. You know what I'm saying? You on my TV, man. Shout out Glorilla, man. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell, man. What else, man? What else we got, man? What else we got going on in the paint? Shorty, what you think? make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. I'm about to try to do this other video, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Drop a comment, let us know what you think about the video, man. What y'all might want to see me do some videos on next. If y'all got some specific topics, man, y'all make sure to let us know. That way we go ahead and get them in for you. And you can help us out with, us talking about what y'all want to see and shit like that, man. So I appreciate y'all who rock with me. And you already know how we do, man. Mike EAZY, very white, but gang. We in this bitch. Thing.